Lance with Nissan of Cookeville.
And my name's Logan, and today we've got one more episode of Compare and Contrast for you guys. And today we're going to be checking out this 2022 SV Frontier
And this 2022 PRO-4X Frontier.
Alright guys, so on the SV trim level, you've got the perfect amount of equipment that I would consider great for a daily driver without really paying for any extra fluff that you're not necessarily going to use on the day-to-day. So if you guys follow me around to the side of this truck, you can see that it's paired with a beautiful set of 17-inch alloy wheels with an even more beautiful set of Michelin tires. That means no matter where you're at, whether it's on-road or off-road, you're going to have beautiful, confident handling with the all-new 22 Frontier. Combine that with the all-new Dana rear axle, and it's going to be a very, very comfortable ride, and you're not going to be worried about any mishaps whenever you're trying to put the power down with the tough acceleration that this guy offers, especially with that 310 standard horsepower. If you come around to the back, even on the SV trim level, we've still got the dampened tailgate, and it is a full steel tailgate, and it's still extremely easy to lift. On the Sport Value trim, we do still have the backup camera, which is a great additive, especially if you plan on using this truck as a daily driver or even just a little bit nicer of a work truck. This truck's also equipped with the technology package, so if you look down here at the rear bumper, you can see we've got 4 parking sensors. That's going to be part of your rear sonar system that helps you see things that you can't necessarily see with your eyes, and it keeps dents from appearing in your bumper that you don't know about. Back here in the back seat of the Frontier, just like every other Frontier, it's going to be on a 60-40 split setup. That way you can customize your back seat, both cargo space and passenger space, exactly to your needs. Outside of that, the back of the center console is outfitted with 1 USB-C and 1 USB-A. Combine that with the 2 USBs up front. Everybody in the truck's going to have a spot to plug their devices in, especially whenever you factor in the 2 additional 12-volt power supplies throughout the vehicle. Moving up front, you can see on the passenger side, we've got a 4-way manual power seat. If you look in there, you can see you've got tons of storage in both the doors, and you've got a nice sized glove box in there. The center console is also an extra deep center console with an additional 12-volt power supply in there, so everything in this truck has a use. Alright guys, so now that we're inside the all-new 22 Frontier, you can really tell just how quiet the inside of this cabin is. That's mainly in part to all of the extra noise, vibration, and harshness dampening materials that Nissan used in the design of this truck. And once you're actually on the road, you've also got hydraulic cab mounts, which keeps a lot of that noise, vibration, and harshness from translating from the road to your back. Outside of that, on the SV with the tech package, the driver's seat's going to be a 4-way power seat with manual lumbar support, meaning no matter who you are, you're going to have a comfortable spot in this truck. That technology package also adds intelligent cruise control, as well as the other full suite of Safety Shield 360 technologies, including forward and rear automatic braking, rear cross traffic alert, forward automatic braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring, and high beam assist. Outside of that, this particular Frontier is going to be outfitted with an 8-inch color touch infotainment display with AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto support, so no matter how you want to listen to your music, you've got the go-ahead to do so in the all-new Frontier. Outside of that, this gear shift has been completely redesigned. You can see whenever I go into reverse, an all-new backup camera comes up, and it does have predictive steering. If you notice that small blue line in the center, it makes it extremely easy to hook up a trailer hitch to this guy. And then once you go into drive, you've actually got the ability to bump this the gear shift stalk over to the driver's side. That way you can engage manual shift mode and control the gear ratios of the 9-speed automatic transmission that comes standard on the all-new 22 Frontier. Beyond that, this particular truck is also outfitted with Nissan's shift-on-the-fly 4-wheel drive system, so you can go from 2 high to 4 high just that easily as flipping a switch up to 60 miles an hour. Obviously never recommended on anything other than wet, loose ground. Outside of that, going into 4 low is extremely easy. All you have to do is shift your transmission into neutral, push this knob in, go over to 4 low, let the truck do its thing, and then you're ready to start crawling. Once you're in 4 low, all you have to do to get out of it is the exact same process, just in reverse. Make sure you go into neutral first, from 4 low to 4 high, and then all the way back down to 2 high, so you're ready to get back on the road and head back to the house. Outside of that, the Frontier, like I've already mentioned, has tons of storage. We've got underseat storage in the back. Here's a great view of that center console I'd mentioned earlier. Storage trays line this whole transmission tunnel, and then of course we've also got a nice sized storage tray up front right above your infotainment display. And like I said, I've already mentioned, we've got tons of storage in all 4 doors in this guy.
So I'm going to go over a few features that really separate the Pro Series, in particular the Pro-4X, from the SV Series. So the first thing is just going to be a few cosmetic features. As you can see on the Pro Series trucks, they do come with LED daytime running lights and headlights. But another thing that really sets it apart is the badging. It is a black badging with the lava red outline to it. And then you look down here, and the Pro Series trucks, you do have the skid plates that come with it, and then there's front tow hooks that in the Pro Series trucks are that lava red. We'll come around here to the side. So on the Pro-4X and the Pro Series, it does come with hand-cut 17-inch all-terrain tires, and then you also have the painted alloy wheels. We'll come around here. As you can see, this is an option from the factory, but it is a step bar there that comes a nice complement to off-road look. The big difference between, as far as features-wise goes, between the SV and the Pro-4X or the Pro Series truck is while the SV is a daily driver and can go off-road, this is more designed for off-road and to be a daily driver. And I say that because while both have the Dana rear axles, this one comes with the Bilstein off-road shock suspension that the Pro-4X and the Desert Runners in the past have been known for. This particular one also has a drop-in bed liner, and as you come around here, one of my favorite features about the redesign of the Frontier is how it says Frontier across that back tailgate. But then we talked about that new badging earlier on the Pro Series, the black with the lava red outline. It really pops on that tailgate, especially with this the white color on here. We come around here, so this vehicle is also going to have a locking rear differential that's going to be different from the SV. And we're going to take a quick look in the cab, because another difference, something that's going to set these two apart, is just going to be the trim accents to this. It is that lava red off-road accent, so if you can take a look, it's going to be trimmed in the seats, on the dash, and in that center console area. That really just sets this vehicle apart aesthetically.
Alright guys, thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Compare and Contrast.
And I hope the comparison video between the SV and the Pro-4X 2022 Nissan Frontiers was beneficial to everyone.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave a like down below, and hit that bell icon to receive weekly notifications whenever we come out with new episodes of this series.
And if you have any more questions about these two models or anything else that we have at Nissan of Cookeville, feel free to come down and see us and ask for Lance and Logan.
Thank you guys. Have a fantastic rest of y'all's day.